Hey, how are you? So we're doing Sonic Alchemy again, and today we're talking about chorus pedals. Now, when you have a chorus pedal or any modulation device, really like a flanger or a chorus, what you basically have is two outputs of your guitar sound, and then you delay one a little bit. And if you add a little bit of modulation, even if you don't add modulation, it'll chorus a little bit just because the pitch is going to change a little bit when you play, right? But if you add a little bit of modulation, they rub against each other, and it creates, the original, I think, point was to try to create the sound of like a 12-string guitar. And that's how it works. And so, by changing the amount of delay, you can go from like a flange to a chorus, okay? So I have some pedals that I sort of like, and I've had one of these for like a long time. The one I've had for a long time is a TC Electronic Chorus Plus. I might have got that in the 80s or the early 90s or something. I can't remember. And it's still kind of popular. Eric Johnson used it for a long time. I see them go for about $300 now, I guess. And then I have the Arian SCHZ pedal, which is kind of like one of those pedals that a lot of people sort of know about. And it's a weird pedal because it's made of plastic and it's kind of crappy. It's a Japanese pedal made of plastic, but popular with a lot of studio players, like Michael Landau and people like that. But you can mod them so that they don't break, because they're made of plastic. If you step on them too much, they'll break. And EWS modded the one that I have, made a true bypass. And then I have EWS decided that they're just going to make their own version of that Arian pedal, and that's called the LA Chorus. It just came out. I don't even know if you can find them yet. And so we can test those a little bit next to each other and see if they sound the same, right? The last one I have is BMF Effects Liquid Sky pedal. And this is more of a vintage sounding chorus that I really like. So I've said it before, I'm like a product of the 80s, so I'm like really into like chorus and stuff, especially when I'm playing guitar solos, okay? So that's just me, but I think everybody should have one. Matter of fact, generally speaking, as I get older, I don't want to carry a bunch of stuff around with me to gigs, so I have a delay pedal, some kind of overdrive, and generally one chorus pedal, and I switch between them. I rotate them because I like them all, okay? So anyway, let's get on with this. So here's my guitar, the clean sound of my guitar. It's not really clean, I just got the volume down so it's kind of clean. And so let's turn on that TC Electronic pedal and see what that sounds like. Okay, so next let's put on the original Arian pedal. It's kind of old plastic looking thing. Let's listen to that. Now, when EWS mods them, they mod them so you can do a chorus sound and a vibe sound. And I like the vibe sound. I prefer the chorus for like the BMF Effects chorus, and then I like the vibe sound on either the LA chorus or the Arian chorus. So here's the old plastic sounding Arian chorus. Now let's compare that to the LA chorus, which is the new version. Okay, next, Liquid Sky from BMF Effects. Okay, so these are all nice. So I put together a little jam, and let me just switch between the chorus pedals, okay, while we do this, and we'll see what happens, all right? Sonic Alchemy number 4, talking about modulation devices course, pedals in particular. And these are good pedals. I like them all. I would never sell any of these. So, you know, I'll post the links where you can check them out if you'd like to. Also, you get the PDF if you want, you know, so where I talk more about the modulation devices and how they work and a little bit about the history, okay? And there you have it, all right? So have a nice day, and I'd like to thank D'Addario for providing me the pedal board that's expandable. And that's pretty cool, right? You can make it long or short, whatever you want to do, all right? So check that out too if you want. All right, see you again, goodbye.